Welcome. So with us getting full access to Workspace ONE Intelligence for VMworld, I thought this would be a good time, a good week here in August to kind of talk about it a little bit and show you kind of what it has to offer. So you can see here, as I'm in here, and this is still pretty new, so this hasn't gotten quite there yet. It's still pulling in data. So we're going to let the DEEM kind of still do its thing, because it's not really quite there yet, but this is the Digital Employee Experience Management Dashboard, which will be helping to kind of identify and understand some of the desktop stuff we have going on. But let's focus on some other potential options and things that we may have. So here is the intelligence dashboard, and we'll go back into adding dashboards and all that good stuff later. But so let's focus on this risk stuff, which is pretty neat. As you can see here, you're going to get a good idea and good kind of introspection into your vulnerabilities that you have going on. Some data and stuff like that. We'll dig more into that in a few minutes. See, here you also got some nice OS update dashboards, kind of giving you a good idea of what your risk is looking like. I don't have any high risk based on things as of yet. This is the fun little app dashboard that gives you all kinds of information, and I'm not like I'm doing it with the SDK or anything like that, but it gives you just, I think, some nice data into kind of the apps by platform, the different native apps, how many devices have them. It's pretty neat. We have some web app launches, which are all based off of data from Workspace ONE Access. Intelligence SDK stuff. Pretty cool stuff here as well. What's interesting here, and we'll go back into this later, is this also shows you some Windows app issues. Now, of course, we have our device dashboards, which are pretty neat. Same kind of deal. Shows you device breakdowns, information. So the idea is that you're getting lots of analytics and dashboards that you can kind of work with and kind of keeping a good eye on things. That'll take us into, this is our workflow automation stuff we have going on. And so we're going to dig into this in a few minutes, but I think this is really neat stuff, where you're going to be able to kind of build automations based on different things you're trying to do. These are your base reports. You see here, you can be able to create all different types of reports, all based on what you're trying to achieve. And I think it's good and it's useful. It helps you get a good idea of like what you're trying to do, and allows you to provide reports to people that need them. And the last portion I'll show you is the integrations, which shows you all the different potential integrations you can have. You know, Carbon Black and Better Mobile and Netscope, Lookout, all different kinds of stuff. Many of these MTDs to kind of help build your intelligence. And so this gives you just a real basic introspection into the whole thing. And when we come back, we're going to talk about building out some automations.